Okay, I wanted to show you this app called Babbel, which is available, I think, in both iOS and Android markets. I showed you this because it seemed very popular. There seemed to be quite a few people downloading this, and it offers you the chance to learn different languages. I've chosen French here simply because the instructions are in English, but there obviously is an English one which you can use, and then you choose your first language to get the instructions in. It works on a sort of a freemium model where they offer you a little bit for free, just to see what it's like, and then you can download additional stuff later. Anyhow, I just thought I'd take a quick look at this, and you can sort of see whether you find this interesting as a way of helping you learn languages on your smartphone or tablet. Let's just quickly go to the vocabulary section. We'll go to food and drinks. Okay, now let's go to drinks. The basic idea is to focus a lot on vocabulary, and you start with sort of a list of useful vocabulary.
La boisson.
And you continue through there.
Le café.
And there's nice pictures to accompany it. And you get these sort of, intermittently you get these little sort of multiple choice tests, which are quite nice.
La boisson. Le jus. L'eau minérale. Le café.
Here you have to choose, I think, the letter which starts the word.
La boisson. L'eau minérale. Le jus. Le café. Le vin.
And then it carries on with a few more words, so it doesn't try to sort of introduce too many at one time.
Le lait. La limonade.
And then again you get these little multiple choice things.
Le vin. Le lait. La limonade. Le vin. La limonade. Le lait. La bière.
Okay, so it continues like that. Now, once you've done the basic sort of checking of the vocabulary, then there is this deepen your knowledge. Again, there's a little bit of sort of, they say the word, then you have to click on it.
Le jus.
This is a bit more challenging.
La boisson. L'eau minérale.
Here you have to actually spell the word. I think this is right.
La boisson.
Again, this is all fine, this is sort of typical stuff. I mean, it's quite well presented, it's quite pretty. Nothing spectacular, though. Oh, this one's going to be a tricky one. Oh, no. There we go. There we go.
L'eau minérale.
This, I think, is where, I feel it's not so successful. This is where it tries to put the words into some sort of context.
Sur cette carte.
And it reads that sentence out, but some of the sentences are very strange. There's kind of, there are only alcoholic drinks on the menu. Would you like carbonated or still mineral water with your meal?
de l'eau minérale gazeuse ou plate avec votre dîner?
I mean, I think if you're a beginner learner, I'm not quite sure what you're getting from this. These kinds of, in the mornings I like to drink freshly squeezed orange juice.
Le matin, j'aime boire du jus d'orange fraîchement pressé.
And, that's kind of weird. Coffee has a stimulating effect.
Le café a un effet stimulant.
So it's not really putting it in meaningful context.
Le vin.
I mean, I think as a way of basic revision of vocabulary, it's really not bad.
Le lait.
But I think when it tries to go beyond that and go into actual use, then it seems to slip up a little bit. I don't know how well informed they are about sort of, contextualized language and relevance, but Not much, unfortunately.
La limonade.
Again,
Je
some of
bois
the
mon
sentences
café
are
sans lait.
worthwhile, but again, it's not suitably really graded for level. I mean, these are presumably beginners who are doing this, and although being exposed to some sort of higher level language may be useful for picking up other words, the language isn't massively useful. Most wines are made from grapes. I mean, you're not going to need that very often. Yeah, similar.
La limonade ressemble à de l'eau minérale, mais elle est très sucrée. Le thé.
Okay. So that seems to be the basic idea. There's sort of the learn and remember section where you're just introduced to the vocabulary, and then sort of regular testing of it through multiple choice and spelling, and then some contextualized sentences which are pretty awful, to be honest. I'm not quite sure what the payment model is. I think on the website you have to go and you have to sort of pay for them, and then this gives you access on the mobile. I was looking; it was about £10 a month or something. I presume this gives you access to a lot more. I wonder whether this is really worth it. I'm sure there are easier ways and freer ways of doing sort of vocabulary revision and flashcard revision. Probably Quizlet or some other website like that might be just as effective. But if you like the look of it, then I can see the value of it. But still, not for me.